My name is Mia, a woman in my 50s living alone. My beloved husband passed away a few years ago from a heart attack, and my son, now married, lives in his own home. Though I never wanted him to live with me, I can't deny that the house feels emptier without him. My reluctance stemmed from watching my own mother endure harassment as a mother-in-law, making me acutely aware of the potential for tension in that dynamic. I've never been particularly fond of my grandmother, and I've seen firsthand how fraught the relationship between a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law can be. When my son introduced me to his fiancée, Emily, I couldn't shake the unease I felt. Emily had a way of speaking that felt condescending, and I couldn't help but feel that we didn't see eye to eye. I still remember the day they came over for a family gathering. "This is my fiancée, Emily. Isn't she beautiful, Mom? Nice to meet you. I'm Emily. We're getting married." "It's lovely to meet you too, Emily. I'm glad my son has found someone special. Why don't we chat over some coffee?" "Thank you. Please help yourself to some snacks if you like." "Did you make these yourself, Mia?" "Yes, I baked my signature cheesecake. I hope you enjoy it." "Oh, it's just that homemade sweets seem a bit low effort." "Sorry, Emily, my mom's really into making everything by hand. It's kind of funny." I was stunned when even my son laughed along with her. Baking has always been something I love, and I'd made countless homemade treats for him growing up. Had he always thought of them as low effort? Later, Emily barely touched the cheesecake, and the way she dismissed it left a sour taste in my mouth. My son told me that Emily comes from a good family, but her words and behavior often feel disrespectful. Since their wedding, every meeting with her has been an exercise in patience as she never misses a chance to make a cutting remark. I don't get along with Emily's parents either. Her mother, Elizabeth, exudes an air of superiority, and her father, Logan, behaves as though he were royalty. Logan runs a mid-sized company, and Elizabeth occasionally makes an appearance at the office but mostly stays at home. Elizabeth seems to look down on me for still working. It must be tough, having to work even in your 50s. I suppose you're not receiving much from your husband's benefits, so you have no choice. I can't imagine working so hard at this age. Oh, is that so? Absolutely. True happiness for a woman comes from being a housewife. You've been working all these years, so I doubt Mason received much love from you. That's not true. I loved Mason dearly. Really? I've always believed that working mothers tend to cut corners when it comes to raising their children. I'm glad Emily chose to become a housewife. Once a woman quits her job, her focus should be on household chores. Elizabeth, despite being my age, held on to these outdated views. It's not that I think being a housewife is wrong, but the way she acted like an authority on everyone else's life was infuriating. Honestly, I wish she would just mind her own business. Now, somehow, I've found myself agreeing to go on a trip with Emily's insufferable parents, and I'm still baffled by how it happened. With the year-end holidays approaching, I had some time off work when Elizabeth suddenly called and invited me. To my surprise, they had already booked a luxury hotel and airline tickets. Feeling cornered, I reluctantly agreed. I arrived at the airport terminal just before our scheduled 10 a.m. meeting time. Soon after, Mason, Emily, Logan, and Elizabeth showed up with large bags in tow. "Thank you for inviting me. I do feel a bit guilty, though." "Oh, don't worry about it, let's board. Here are the tickets we bought in advance for everyone." "Mom, you're always so organized." "Sorry, Mia, I don't have a ticket for you." "What?" "I forgot to buy your plane ticket, so you'll have to take a boat. It's a 10-hour journey." "Wait, what?" "Mom, the idea of you taking a boat is hilarious. It suits you perfectly. We'll wait for you in Los Angeles." "Well, that's how it is. Take your time getting there." "Sure, but are you all really okay with this?" We're fine, but are you sure you want to be left behind?" "What do you mean? We won't have any problems. Just remember, if your back hurts from the boat ride, it's not our concern. See you in Los Angeles. We'll be enjoying the luxury hotel, ordering tons of room service." "Logan, let's have lots of drinks." They walked through the gate, laughing, leaving me alone. I was so angry I nearly crushed my phone in my hand. Why am I being subjected to such cruelty? I thought this trip would be an opportunity to bond with them, but now I just feel like a complete fool. No, I must have been a fool to fall for this in the first place. Logan and Elizabeth must have planned to bully and exclude me from the start, but I won't let this slide. I'll get back at them. They won't see it coming. As I muttered to myself while leaving the station, I probably looked like a furious old woman to anyone who passed by. My face was tight with anger. When I finally got home, I opened my mobile phone, quickly finished up my work, and decided to take a short nap. When I woke up, my phone was flooded with WhatsApp notifications. Puzzled, I checked them and saw they were all from Elizabeth. Since I silence notifications when I sleep, I hadn't noticed them earlier. I called her back, and she answered, seething with rage. "How dare you do this to me?" What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You posted that conversation on a video site, didn't you? Oh, you mean the short video? It's gone viral. It's even getting attention on major forums. What did you just say? There's a thread called Evil Witch Ant, and it's already at part 10. How am I an evil witch ant? I'm a classy, refined lady. Don't underestimate me. Oh, you didn't realize how mean you were. That's quite a problem. Don't think you can make a fool of me. Because of you, I've been flooded with messages from friends who saw that video, and it's completely ruined my vacation. Is that so? But let's not forget, Elizabeth, you're the one who caused all this. I only uploaded the audio. Nothing illegal about it. What are you saying? You're the real evil witch ant. You must be doing this out of jealousy because you're not as wealthy as I am. You're envious of everything about me, aren't you? Actually, not at all. And for the record, Elizabeth, you're the one being deceived here. My late husband truly cherished me, but Logan, he has someone more important than you. What? Are you talking about an affair? What are you saying? The real reason for that trip was so Logan could secretly meet a local woman. Elizabeth was stunned into silence. The truth is, Logan was indeed seeing someone at the vacation destination. I knew because the woman had posted a video with Logan on a video site I frequent as a hobby. She looked like she was in her late 20s, not much older than his daughter, Emily. It's pretty revolting to think of a man being involved with someone so close in age to his daughter. While I couldn't post anything too explicit without risking an account suspension, the video clearly showed them acting like a happy couple. Her blog, linked to the video, was filled with detailed entries about what she and Logan did together, described explicitly. Ah, it looks like she's updating her blog right now, probably from her phone. I'll send you the link. Wait, go ahead, read it. What? What is this? Oh no. Elizabeth must have read a few lines because she started screaming loudly. I wished she'd stop before she ruptured my eardrums. Apparently, Logan had told her he was going for a walk alone but had actually gone to meet the woman. It seemed Logan returned to the room while the call was still connected. Oh, I just enjoyed a wonderful view. Where were you? Just taking a walk around the area. Did you want to come along, Elizabeth? Don't lie to me. What's this diary? You were with the woman who wrote this, weren't you? What's the meaning of this? Why is your affair partner here? It's just a local thing. Look, I met her during a business trip. We had some drinks and got friendly, but I didn't do anything inappropriate. What? This diary details everything you did together. You're disgusting. But Mason did the same thing. What? Logan, what does he mean by that? Emily, calm down. I didn't do anything wrong. I just had drinks with a woman. That's all. Oh no, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. That's horrible. Why are you dragging me into this? I'm your son-in-law. You should be defending me. Shut up. This is all your mother's fault. That's awful. I thought we were getting along just fine. The truth is, Mason's workplace has a business connection with Logan's company. That's why they often went out drinking together. Although it's unusual for in-laws to also be business partners, they seem to be getting along well. At one point, when Logan's company and Mason's company faced some trouble and had to apologize to a client, the destination just happened to be where they were vacationing. After begging for forgiveness, they decided to unwind with drinks, but things got out of hand. They ended up flirting with women, developing relationships, and have been secretly visiting them multiple times since. So when you two said you were going surfing and snorkeling together, that was a lie. You see. And what about mountain climbing together? That was a lie too. This is too much. I can't believe this. See, I told you, I didn't do anything wrong. Yes, you did. I know exactly what you did, all of it. Please don't expose everything. Mason isn't an adopted son-in-law or anything like that. but he seems to have grown close to Logan. It's outrageous that both of them have been sneaking off to meet women and have a good time, all under the guise of family vacations. The idea that they went to Los Angeles, claiming it was a family trip, only to meet up with mistresses, makes me sick. Realizing that I've been played by these people, I feel utterly humiliated. Elizabeth started yelling again on the phone. This is all your fault, Mia. Apologize. No, I won't apologize. What? You're just jealous because you're poor and trying to destroy my family. You're the worst, a demon. No, Elizabeth, you're the real demon here. You were flirting with a young man, weren't you? What are you talking about? One of my employees told me you approached him and made him uncomfortable. Wait, your employee? Yes, I'm the CEO. You've heard of XX Foods, right? You assumed I was just part-time there, but I actually run the place. What? The famous XX Foods? Yes, I worked my way up and became the CEO. So, you're even more of a high society person than I am. That's right, I'm not struggling at all, and I certainly don't envy you, especially after what you did to my employee. I didn't do anything, I just spoke to him because he was cleaning the front entrance. He said you made him uncomfortable. I hesitate to say it, but what you did was totally inappropriate. Oh my God. In my company, we have a roster for cleaning duties. It appears you specifically showed up when that young man, Alexander, was on duty and made physical contact with him. He's now afraid to come to work and is on leave. What will you do if you're sued? His spouse and parents are quite upset as well. Stop it, please. I'll apologize. I swear I won't do it again. It's not up to me to forgive you. That's for Alexander to decide. Elizabeth used to jog past our company building regularly. She noticed Alexander, a young and handsome man, on cleaning duty and started acting inappropriately toward him. Alexander, feeling nervous and pressured because Elizabeth always approached him during his Monday shift, didn't know how to react. He held back, fearing that any confrontation might lead to him being accused instead. But as Elizabeth's behavior became bolder, it pushed him to the brink emotionally. Eventually, he became so distressed that he fell ill and had to take a leave of absence from work. When Alexander announced he was taking time off, I initially thought it was due to job-related stress. However, I received an email from him with photos and details about the harassment he had endured from Elizabeth. Seeing this, I decided I had to confront Elizabeth head-on. I could overlook her making a fool of me, but causing stress to my employees was beyond acceptable. Alexander is young, not much older than my own children, and the thought of Elizabeth targeting someone so close in age to my family was truly disgusting. With Alexander's consent, I forwarded the photos and details to Logan via WhatsApp. What followed was a chaotic confrontation. Hey, what do you think you're doing, going after a younger man? But it wasn't just me, he was involved too. Shut up, you're nothing but a creepy stalker, I'm divorcing you. What? You're the one who's been having an affair. You owe me hundreds of thousands in alimony. Be quiet, I'm not giving you a dime, I don't need you anymore. Wait, Emily. Don't ever call me by my name again. It seems a major argument erupted at a luxury hotel in Los Angeles. As a result, Logan and Elizabeth ended up divorcing. While Elizabeth received alimony from Logan due to his affair, she had to pay damages for the harassment claim brought by Alexander. It was as though the alimony she received from Logan was simply redirected to cover the lawsuit. Later, Elizabeth asked if I could offer her a job, but I refused. I have no interest in hiring someone who causes such problems. My son also divorced Emily, who is now pregnant and facing her own difficulties. I feel disheartened by how things have turned out. I wonder where I went wrong in raising him, but I remind myself he's an adult and it's not entirely my fault. Now that I've had my revenge, I plan to focus on my role as president and work even harder.